Hey, what is up, my ASMR and fragrance family? It is your boy, your whispering perfume pimp, Christopher Cologne, and I am back with another video. So I'm having to redo my intro because I was gonna do something with it and I didn't, and now I got these people, but I had the window open and then the farm that's across the street is now in the field behind my backyard picking up the bales of hay. So I had to redo it because with the window open it was too loud and all that. So, and it's hot as shit, muggy because it's cloudy and it's supposed to thunderstorm and everything. So I mean, I just took a shower, clean shirt and everything, and look at the neck of it. It already looks like I've been wearing it for 2 days. But anyway, so I'm gonna so before we get into the monthly wearing of April, because today is May 6th, so before we get into the monthly wearing of April, I want to talk something right quick about the last video. So, okay, I was saying I didn't know if it was the sugar or what it was. Now, I've talked about before, I have food intolerances. I've noticed I can eat certain sugary things, like I can drink chocolate milk every day and it does not bother me. So I don't necessarily think I'm diabetic. I think it's something, and because after I ate those cookies, after that video, I started feeling like shit, and I didn't even eat after that, like I was going to, but I started feeling like shit, and I started getting dizzy later on, and then the next day I woke up dizzy as hell. I really think it's food intolerances, and maybe not necessarily a food intolerance, but an intolerance to like a certain ingredient, because they got other shit in them. So I don't know, I think it's more of an intolerance to something, because food intolerances can wreak havoc on your body, and it's not like an allergic reaction. Allergic reaction, you eat something pretty much immediately or within like so many minutes, you end up having the reaction. It ain't like that. You let's say you're intolerant to gluten. Let's say you have a gluten intolerance. You can eat it, and that gluten intolerance won't really kick in till like the next day, because it can take up to 72 hours before a food intolerance or food sensitivity really starts bothering you. I mean, and y'all don't have to take my word for it. Y'all go Google it, read on it and everything, because it's the same thing. That's what I did. I'm just trying to spread the awareness a little bit, but because it seems like food intolerances are getting more and more prevalent as time goes on. So, but yeah, and I noticed there was a sugar cookie, which I didn't eat in the video, but the time before, whenever it affected me, when me and my girlfriend got this stuff, and then we were at Home Depot, and I started feeling like shit, my heart started doing stuff and everything, I ate that same cookie, but the next time, I didn't eat it. So I really think it's something that an ingredient that Grumble Cookie uses in certain cookies, because I've never had that problem eating nothing but cakes, and I've never had that problem eating certain other sweets or other things. That's like if I start eating too much bread. I've noticed if I start eating too much bread, my body starts going wonky on me. Wonky, 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 wonky. My body starts going wonky on me. So, like if I only eat like what bothers me, or what seems to possibly be what bothers me every so often, then it doesn't really get me as bad, you know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, I don't think it's sugar, because I can drink a chocolate milk every day. But yet, if I eat a couple bites off of certain Crumble cookies, I go all to shit, And something I've been doing, even though I've been trying to eat once a day, which I was only eating really like once a day, but then my dumb ass would stop at a store on the way to work, and I would get a chocolate milk, and then I'd get a Fairlife chocolate milk because they're lower in sugar and all that shit. So I'd get a Fairlife chocolate milk, and I'd get one of those. They're kind of like an Otis Spunkmeyer muffin. They're about pretty much the same size, but I would eat the top part of it, and then I'd throw the rest out the window. But I was noticing as I was eating that every day, I was feeling worse. And every time I go into a run of eating those muffins, I'd start feeling worse. So I don't think it's a sugar problem, because I can eat fruit like crazy. So, and that don't bother me. But yeah, I really think it's a food intolerance. So, even though, I had my gallbladder taken out 2 days after Christmas. Well, gallbladder problems can cause food intolerances. Well, I still have pain and all kinds of stuff there. Like, it's not my gallbladder. Like, if my liver is a problem too. Like, something's going on with my liver. I need to do a good detox. Good liver, full body detox and everything. A really good one. But yeah, I get a lot of pain where my liver is at. So I'm kind of wondering, I really, really am wondering, am I just intolerant to certain things in crumble cookies? So, but anyway, I figured I'd get that out the way because I talked a little bit on that video. So I figured I'd go ahead and, mention it, since I did get to feeling like shit, and I was pretty damn bad for 2 days. And, another thing, and it could be my Chiari malformation, and if you want to look it up, it's Chiari malformation, Chiari malformation. My cerebellum herniates into my spinal column. Well, since that can put pressure on the brainstem, and it can mess with the 12 cranial nerves. And I know I've talked about this before, so for y'all that have heard it before, I'm sorry. But for y'all that haven't, the vagus nerve is the 10th cranial nerve. Well, the 10th cranial nerve, the vagus nerve, helps control, is a main part of your digestion, your heart rate, and your breathing. It controls a lot of your autonomic nervous system, it's part of your autonomic nervous system. All the stuff that's just automatically done that you don't do, that you don't really have control over. I guess in a way you have, because you can slow your heart rate down by breathing and everything, but just all the stuff that happens that you're not consciously doing, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it can affect digestion. So if it's affecting my digestive system, then I don't see why it couldn't cause food intolerances. So if my digestive system ain't working right, then wouldn't some things be harder to digest, and wouldn't some things have more trouble, my body have more trouble processing? So I ain't gonna get into it more, y'all. I've done burned almost 9 minutes on this, and I'm sorry. So here we go. We're gonna get into it now. So hope y'all enjoy the Cologne part of the video. Okay, so we're gonna start out with Vince Camuto Virtue. And this smells like a more watery version of Valentino Aqua. Yeah, Valentino smells more, it's got a herbal and a wateriness to it, but it has more of a powdery vibe to it than this does. This is more watery, this is more powdery, but they're both like a herbal. I think if you like one, you'd like the other, if you like powdery and or watery. But I've actually gotten more compliments off of this than I have this, and this was a lot cheaper than this. So, but yeah, so spray for y'all. That's the only thing I don't like about it, really, is the atomizer spray for me. Might wear that again, I really like this shit. But yeah, herbal, watery. Yeah, herbal and watery. Those are two best words for that. So spray for y'all, spray for me. This is Valentino Aqua. This is more powdery. It's a little watery, very, very little leathery, a little bit spicy. Not much. But, and then, what's the other word I'm looking for? That I already said herbal, right? Yeah, so. But yeah, they're both good. And this is one of my favorite ones too. It's just, this I would not wear in high heat and high humidity. I wouldn't wear this on like a July day. Now this, I would. But yeah, this would be more like, I know it says aqua, but for me, this would choke me out on a hot, humid summer day. So, this would be more of nighttime. But yeah, so we got Penscamuto Virtue and Valentino Aqua. And I've worn both of these 2 or 3 times. So, most of what I wore this past month, I did wear 2 or 3 times because I gotta find my notebook, because these are what I left in my truck. Because I'm bad about just leaving the stuff in my truck, because sometimes I leave them in my truck because I'm like, well, I gotta remember it, so I leave it in my truck just to grab later, but then I end up just leaving it, so, which is not good, especially with it getting hot. But yeah, so, and then we had, because some of the night, a few of the nights have been cool. We went with the hold on. Oh, and this. Oh no, I don't. I thought I did. Yeah, I thought I had a magnetic cap. And then we went with saffron, and I think this has ambroxan in it too. I think, but Usher, and this is one of my favorite ones. And this is your spray for y'all. Spray for me. I'm trying to remember. I think it's got apple in the opening too. But yeah, this is one of my favorite ones. And it's cheap too. It's dirt cheap. But this is more for like nighttime, fall, winter, stuff like that. I wouldn't wear this in the heat. Wouldn't wear this in the heat either. This is real powdery. Some I probably would say it's floral, but this is Rayan Traditions Insurrection, the original one. Spray for y'all. Spray for me. Powdery vanilla. So that's what mainly comes with Rayan Tradition Insurrection. I'd like to smell the other ones because there's a whole line of them. But yeah, I'd like to see what the other ones smell like too. Okay. Then we have Gorlov in white intense. This is good. I wore this a couple times, and this as you wear it, it just gets better. So as it dries down, this gets better. But spray for y'all, spray for me. It's woody, it's spicy. Got a little bit of a fruitiness to it. So fresh, metallic, aquatic, Azaro Chrome, the original. And this is one as I've had it. I haven't worn it a whole lot, but spray for y'all, spray for me. Doesn't smell anything like it normally does coming behind those. But yeah, this is your fresh metallic aquatic fragrance, Azaro. And then we have Herrera, however you pronounce it, Blue EDP. I haven't worn this nowhere near enough, and this is a really fruity fragrance. So spray for y'all, spray for me. Really fruity. It smells like it has, I don't remember the notes to it, but it smells like it has like a sweet pepper in it, like a pink pepper or something. But yeah, it's really fruity, and you know what? I really want to look up the notes on this. Okay, so I'm wrong about the pepper. The top notes are orange, bergamot, and lemon, and the middle notes are wild berries, and the base notes are vanilla, white musk, and amber. So it must be just because it's combined those, but yeah, for some reason I thought there was, I don't know, because I thought there was maybe like a pepper in it before too, because it does have that smell to it, but it's a good fragrance nonetheless, and it is, you can get on Joma Shop for like 52 bucks. Fragrance Net has it for 70. LaBelle, I think, has it for like 50 something dollars, somewhere around in there, or at least they used to, because I'm pretty sure that's where I got this from. This and my other Herrera, whatever. But yeah, they were like 50 something dollars, and Fragrance Net also has like a 10 ml for 10 bucks. So if you just want to try it without spending the 50 something dollars. Now, if you want to make sure you're getting the actual product and you want to get it from the website, Herrera Beauty, it's like 259 bucks on that website. So, and they have a whole line of these that I want to get. I got this one and another one. What is it? King, I think. So, but yeah, Blue EDP, and they're all EDP. So, and then we have Halloween Man. Halloween Man, this ain't shot. Rock On, Halloween Man, Rock On. I didn't really care for this one at first, but spray for y'all, spray for me. Wow, that doesn't smell anything like it normally does. Combine those, it doesn't smell anything like it. Actually, what this is smelling like right now, which is not the way it normally smells, what this is smelling like right now is pretty much like a cedar plank. Like if you were to go into a Home Depot or a Lowe's and get a cedar fence, picket plank, whatever you want to call it, that's pretty much what it smells like right now. But that's not what it smells like normally. Which I haven't worn this a whole lot, not at all. I think I've only worn this once or twice, and if I remember right, it's like a musky, it's like a fruity kind of musky smell to it. So that's about remember. Well, we'll look up the notes. Okay, now this does have musk in it. So the top notes are lemon, cardamom, pink pepper, and bamboo. The middle notes are red apple, lavender, rosemary, and violet leaf. And the base notes are musk, moss, sandalwood, and amber. So it does have that muskiness, that musky note in it. But Halloween Man, Rock On. I need to find my cap. Okay, and then we have another fragrance that's really fruity, and this has a magnetic cap. Armoff's Aura. So, and some of my Armoff fragrances I have not worn anywhere near enough, which I haven't worn most of my fragrances nowhere near enough. Spray for y'all, spray for me. Yeah, that's another one, fruity with a woodiness to it. those are like the two main things I think you get out of this, like a fruity and woodiness. But it's an enjoyable fragrance. So, and it's one I would wear in the heat. I would wear a Zorro Chrome in the heat. I would wear this in the heat. I would wear this in the heat. I would wear this in the heat. And then my son, my oldest son, he don't like this Real Tree extra green. He don't like that, so he told me to take it if I wanted it. But yeah. So he told me to take it if I wanted it, so I was like, sure, it don't smell bad. It's spray for y'all. Now the atomizer doesn't shoot far, but it fans out, so spray for y'all, spray for me. I mean, and it does put you in the mind of what it says, Real Tree. So it's green and woodsy and not necessarily watery, just green and woodsy. Okay, so those are what I got. I gotta find my notebook and see what else I wore last month too. So I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, y'all. So I got the rest of them now. So what we're gonna start out with for the second half is Produx Aether. Produx Aether, or Ether. It starts with an A. It's spelled ether, but then an A is what starts it off. So AETHER. But yeah, so I finally actually wore this, and this is pretty damn good, and it lasts for a while, and it pushed off a lot more. It created more of a scent bubble than what I really thought it was going to. So this was actually better than, even though I liked it, it was better than what I thought it was going to be. It performed better. So, but spray for y'all, spray for me. And it's light. It's got a fruitiness to it. And, you know, like I said, even though it's light, that's what I'm saying. Like, you think it ain't gonna, you're not, I thought I was gonna spray it on and it was gonna be gone within, you know, a pretty quick amount of time. But if I'm remembering right, it lasted a damn good while, and it did its projection thing the way it's supposed to, but I didn't think it was going to. But yeah, this was, and it's an EDP, and it's better than what I thought it was going to be. So that's Produx Aether. If y'all haven't if y'all haven't given them a try, I'm pretty sure they sell a discovery set. Give them a try, y'all. You know, it's, you know, it's a smaller company and everything, and these smaller companies, they deserve just as much of a shot at their colognes and their fragrances as the bigger names. So, you know, go ahead, get some samples or whatever. Y'all try it out and let me know. You know, let me know what y'all think. But yeah, Produx. And you know, that's not a sponsor or anything. He did send me a free bottle of the Obsidian, you know, for doing the reviews and everything. But other than that, Austin's the guy's name that owns the company. He didn't sponsor me or anything like that. So, but now we have Coach. Smells great. Does not last for shit. It's horrible as far as longevity goes. Absolutely disgustingly short, brief. So spray for y'all, spray for me. Ooh, smells really good. Come on behind that. I'm gonna have to try these together. See what these smell like. Nope. Sprayed directly together. I don't like it. But yeah. best smelling fragrances gone in 2 hours. So that's what sucks. But yeah, this is Coach the original. Okay, now what we have is we'll go with Dolce & Gabbana the 1 EDP. Dolce & Gabbana the 1 EDP. I'd like to smell the EDT, but this is more of like your date night or maybe office fragrance, or you know, something more for like a more sophisticated type deal, kind of like I'd say these two are Usher and Valentino Rothman. But yeah, so, and this is like this is more of it's a darker fragrance. Spray for y'all, spray for me. Got a sweetness, it's a darker fragrance. It's got a sweetness to it, somewhat spicy. Yeah, this is I'm pretty sure there's amber in this. So, but yeah, I love this stuff too. But that is Dolce & Gabbana, the 1 EDP. Okay, and now we have what our girl Amy sent to me. So, this is Yukio. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Yukio. If y'all are wondering if there's background noise, it's because I got the window open. But this is spray for y'all, spray for me. I hate the way when you start spraying all these, they don't smell the way they need to smell. But it's real fruity. If you like Creed Aventus or Oakja's Ineffable, I think, or their Dream Fuel, I think you would like this one too, because they all kind of smell similar. Well, now Ineffable is supposed to be a Oakja's clone. What the hell is that? The damn. Well, get your ass off there. Damn hair. But Oakja is a clone of Oakja Ineffable is a clone of Aventus, and it smells kind of like this, and they both smell kind of like Dream Fuel, so you know, they all kind of smell similar. So if you like Creed Aventus, I think you would like this. And Amy, I know I put it in writing on that one video, but if you still listen, I don't even know if you still listen anymore, but if you still listen, I really appreciate it. I felt like an asshole how I didn't end up, you know, thanking you in that one video, but I did Mike and Daniel. So I feel like shit. I feel like an asshole for forgetting, and it's not so much that I forgot. I had in my mind I was gonna say something, and then I didn't end up saying it, and then it just kind of left me, but it popped in my head to do it. I was like, well, I'll say it after I say this that I had in my head too, and then that I don't think I didn't say it, or I said it at a different time or something, and it just it ended up fucking me up. So, but yeah, so my apologies, but I really appreciate you sending me this and the others that you sent. So, okay, and that was Oakja Yukio. And then we have CKB. Now the cool thing about these, just like the shock, I have the shock behind me. The cap screw off, which that's the way they come, and then they have a cap that you can screw on top of it. What they need to make it is to where they have a cap that screws on top of here, because say it's threaded from where it goes on, so they can make it to where another cap screws on top of that, and then that way you can just carry it with you. But I love the way you can take that off and everything, so I love that. I think everything should be like that, honestly. So, but this is CKB, and where's the, there we go. Spray for y'all, spray for me. And this is more of your clean. It's just a real clean, airy scent. If you like really clean, airy scents, I think this is good. And yeah, that's the way I'm going to describe it, right? You know, what I'm smelling right now. Which I know it's combined to others, but still. We got a few more now. We got Curve Spark. Curve Spark. So, spray for y'all. Spray for me. Okay. You know what? I gotta look up something on this. Okay, so the notes to this are lavender. The notes to this are lavender, sea salt, bergamot, and cashmere woods. So, and if you Google Curve Spark notes, you'll pull up a bunch of geometry type shit. That's what I was pulling up, like geometry and other. I had to go to the actual site. But yeah, say calculus AB, parametric and polar curves, the area below a polar curve, the aggregate demand curve, the length of a parametric curve. It's just pulling up shit like that. See if it'll show. Yeah, bam. So, yeah, you're going to have to look up the actual, or probably put in Cologne notes, which I didn't put that in. But, yeah. So that's Curve Spark. Okay, then we have Ashal Shadow, and I call this one 2. So, oh shit, I didn't even notice that. Damn. Can y'all see that? I don't know what the hell happened, but that's broken. It looked like something fell on it or whatever. I don't know. Damn, that sucks. But, so spray for y'all. Spray for me. Now they have 2 of them. They have one that's a lighter one like this, and then they have one that's a darker one. And I'm pretty sure this is the second one. The lighter one's the second one. But yeah, spray for y'all. And me. I'm not getting what I'm able to get out of it. Normally, I think this is more potpourri. I think one of them's more potpourri-ish, and I think the other one's more floral. I can't remember because I haven't really worn them that much. I like them, but yeah, see, if I wouldn't have sprayed all these other ones. Okay, now we have Ashal Accord Blase, and this is a coffee fragrance. So, spray for y'all, spray for me. Yeah, you can smell it's got a coffee note in it. Oh shit. I tell y'all what sucks. When you sneeze. Because you know when you sneeze you take in a deep breath. What sucks is when you spray on. Okay, I got too much of it I guess. But what sucks is doing this like spraying. I'll spray and I'll set off a sneeze, and then you know how you take a deep breath before you sneeze. I'll take a deep breath and I'll breathe in the shit that's still in the air, and then that just makes my throat burn too. So, but yeah, sweetness, coffee. I think it's kind of floral too, if I remember exactly right. I haven't worn this a whole lot either. So, and then what we're gonna move into next is. So here we go, the Dual Brands Pistachio Cream Delight. I got this on sale. I think it was like $32 for this bottle, which is 1.1 ounce. But this is a real good gourmand fragrance. Spray for y'all, spray for me. The atomizer has a real chocolatey smell to it, like chocolate and vanilla type smell to it. But yeah, this is one that I like. Now it's strong, so if you like strong gourmand type fragrances, especially chocolate, vanilla type fragrances. This is a good one. But yeah, this stuff's strong. But this is Pistachio Cream Delight. Okay, and then now we got 4 more fragrances. We have Niche for All's Cardamom Vanilla and Niche for All's Tobacco Vanilla. And this, like the Tobacco Vanilla, I think, I'm trying to remember which one I like better. Spray for y'all, spray for me. Spray for y'all, spray for me. And that's the Cardamom Vanilla. I can't remember which one I like better because, you know, I can't really smell what I need to be smelling right now because of all this. And it's weird how whenever you're spraying all these colognes, some of them, no matter what you're spraying them behind, still smell just like the way they're supposed to. But some of them, that's like the Accord Blase smells pretty much like the way it's supposed to, for the most part. This definitely smells like the way it's supposed to. But just a few in earlier in the video, Chrome didn't smell like it normally does. So, yeah, it's crazy how that is. But yeah, so you got your Cardamom Vanilla and Tobacco Vanilla. Okay, now we're gonna go into these Dr. Squatch. And this one's a letdown because this one, and I mean it might be different on others, but Glacial Falls smells so great. It is so fresh and clean, citrusy and creamy, and this is another thing, like the Coach fragrance. It's a really, really great smell, and then the longevity sucks. Like this was gone in 4 hours. Within 4 hours, I think I had to respray it. So since these are about $60 a bottle, if you can afford, for a 1.7 ounce bottle, if you can afford to spray it a lot, then it's a really good fragrance. But you know, it doesn't last at all, at least on me, and it wasn't even lasting on my clothes. Now that could be due to the dryer sheets that I use, which I just use Bounce, the regular old shit, just regular old Bounce. Could be the laundry detergent, which I was using Tide. Could be what I wash with and everything, because I do spray these on my skin since they're supposed to be all natural. But yeah, spray for y'all, spray for me. Oh, the smell is great. It's one of my favorites just off of smell alone. Now the other Dr. Squatch fragrances aren't like that. They last. They damn sure last. But this one, for some reason, which I know a lot of fresh citrusy shit doesn't last, but this one, yeah, it just does not last. Now this bitch right here, the newest one, Rainforest Mist, lasts freaking ever. I know at least 8-9 hours it was still going good. So, but spray for y'all, spray for me. Damn, that don't smell like it did before. I can't even smell it now. Shit, I wish I would have had done these at the beginning then. If I would have known I wasn't going to be able to smell this. But anyway, this one smells great. It's really clean and all that, which the woman at work, that's what she thought too. And I didn't think it was really pushing off of me like that. If I'm remembering right, this is the one I'm thinking of, or I'm about to talk about. She said she could smell it across the cutting table, which the cutting table is probably I'd say at least 3.5 feet. So at the very least. So she was like 3.5 feet away from me and could still smell it. And that's what she said. She said that it was really clean. That was the first thing that came to her mind, fresh and clean. So, but Dr. Squatch, rainforest mist. Like I said, that the Glacial Falls is the only one that doesn't last with me. I mean, and I've read reviews where other people say it lasts, so it could just be a me thing. It could just be like what I'm washing my clothes in, or my skin, or whatever. So, but that's that, y'all. That's what I wore for the month of April. So, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'm hoping I'll get another video out this week. Like I said, I'm working overtime again, so I don't know if I will get another one out, but at least if I don't, at least I got this one out. So for this week, I want to get at least one a week at the very least. I really like to stick to my schedule, Monday and Thursday, but you see that didn't happen last week, so ain't no telling. So yeah, y'all, it's hot as fuck in here. But I'm gonna get off here and I will see y'all next video. Y'all take it easy and peace, peace, peace.